Hey everybody, it's Flamecalvin and welcome back to more Pokemon XD Gale of the Darkness. In the last part, as you see, we have purified our Shadow Seedot as it also evolved into a Nuzleaf. Got started with our little tour through the Cypher headquarters in the desert. I don't sound like the Bill Cosby with the Jello pudding without breaking up my sentences. Bah. Okay. And in this part, we're going to hopefully finish our exploration and save the great Professor Crane as we head up these steps. Let's go. And speaking of Professor Crane, and who do we have here? Please, Professor Crane, when will you tell me about your purification study? I do still want to know. That will let me power up my XD001. I so made it myself. Don't you think that would be fabulous? Oh, jeez, why would I do that? I told myself I would never do a girl voice again. A girl voice? Ah. You've got to be joking. I would never cooperate with people like you. Oh, but why? I so don't get it. Why would you refuse an offer so wonderful as this? I don't care how often you repeat yourself. I have no intention of helping your Shadow Pokemon plan. Artificially slamming shut the hearts of Pokemon? It's inexcusable. Put a stop to it immediately. Oh, you? Jeez. You are so mean and close-minded. You won't even try to understand how marvelous it is to help my XD001. Naps! Yes'm, Sister Labrina. Sounds like Dr. Crane. Professor Crane. Jeez, what am I saying? This is also your fault. Professor Crane is oh so cross because you were so rude when you invited him here. You can't be serious. Listen to the man already. He's been saying all along that he won't help out our Shadow Pokemon plan. I can't hear you. The plan is perfect. XD001's condition was off by just a little tiny bit. Being off by just a little tiny bit is enough to make us drop a ship? And we should look at the upfall. Naps! It's so all your fault what happened, every tiny little bit. So, you still do something about it. Walk, 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 walk. So yeah, the girl in the pink hair. She is known as Loverina. We will probably be seeing her soon. May or may not. We will just have to see. Keep watching. Naps was it? You have my sympathy. What a nightmare it must be to have someone like her as your boss. You put a lid on it. When it comes right down to it, it's so all your fault. Come on, help us with XD001. First, we need to talk. I'll teach you why it's such a bad mistake to create Shadow Pokemon. And here goes Dr. Crane. Professor Crane, why do I keep trying to call him Doctor? His chance of reforming the Cypher member. And what do we have here? Did you come here knowing that this is Cypher's lab? It doesn't matter now. Since you know that we're here, we're not about to let you go free. And this is Cypher Peon Sollox. Sollox will be starting off with Routes and Voltorb. Routes is a Psychic type, Voltorb is an Electric type. Shouldn't be too hard, as I will be using my Jolteon and my Shadow Baltoy. And look at that. Wow, we're so close to purifying him already too. Not bad, I must say. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight the Routes, all that running around. And I finally get to say this. I did something off screen. I healed my Pokemon off screen. This is a historic day in history that I get to do something off screen finally. I get to finally say it. Yay for Calvin! Or Flamecalvin, however I'm going to call myself, and then I'm speaking in like third person. Now that Rouse is taken out, he sends out Bagon, a Dragon type. You most likely, unless you hack the game or do something, you won't have natural or super effective. Well, actually, I'm stupid. You'll have Spill. What am I thinking? You'll most likely will have Spill, as I'm sure. Let me check real quick. No, unless you purify Spill, you won't have it ready to do super effective damage to this Bagon. So if you think Bagon's going to give you trouble and you kind of like Spill, that's another reason why I can recommend it. You know, they already put in one Dragon type right here. That's Baltoy Mud Slaps. Voltorb's accuracy fell. Bagon flinched. Bagon, Bagon, Bagon. Doesn't matter, but we're gonna finish off Bagon, that, and let's see if we can do some more damage with a Mud Slap. I just can't wait to get something better than Mud Slap. It's basically just a slightly powerful accuracy reducing move. I don't know if you guys know this, but in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal version, if you see the move Stand Attack, and then you see Mud Slap, they're the same animation, same sound, just different colors. And what do we have here? Shadow Numel. Shadow Numel is a fire and ground type. You will meet him at level 14, as you just saw. He will have Shadow Blitz and Shadow Shed. Then he will also have the Charcoal Held item. I highly recommend you capture this thing, or if you have Thieves, steal it off of it. For the ability, it will only have Oblivious. And Baltor is about to be able to be purified. Whenever you start to purify, it will have Dig and Ember. Whenever you completely purify, it will actually get Takedown and Charm. So, you know, the thing I don't recommend about Normal is that it is 4 times weak to water, and it's pretty slow, so you can't really work around that too well. You know, besides just like switching or something. But Normal is not a bad Pokemon though. It's pretty defensive, if I believe correctly. It has more attack than defenses. Alright, so I think we're gonna give this thing a tackle, and let's throw a Pokeball now, and let's call it Baltoy. I shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said a thing. I was going to be silent and see if the silent treatment would help, but no, it got out at the last minute once it said end. Of course. And critical hit, really? Come on, game. Kinda want to tackle because it's not a special move and it has lower base power than Fight. But just being a safe side, let's also throw a Pokeball now instead of giving a Shadow Blitz or even a Mud Slap. Even with Mud Slap's low base power, I'm sure I won't knock it out, but just being on the safe side, don't really want to have to try and, you know, off-screen encounters and then bring them up in the next video or something. Which will actually get to that in a later part. Because my favorite character in the game is going to come up later on. Not too much later on, but is later on. And he's just awesome. And right there, we just caught ourselves a Numel. And Baltor can have it purified. I'm trying to think if I should purify him now or not. Should I purify him now or not? Let's keep him. Nah, you know what? We're at 8.5. I don't usually like to have videos that are just like, you know, 15 minutes. I go for usually a half hour, like a TV show or something. So I'm just gonna run back here to the center. Not the center, but the little, you know, place you can purify Pokemon, and we'll get it purified. I'll stop by here and heal up. So how is everyone doing today? Now, I've been going for a few days, but you know, I can't upload every day. You know, I usually prefer to do this stuff when I'm alone, not with like a live studio audience or anything. But yeah, you know, and like I said, I don't really have set updates. You know, maybe I'll start posting when I have days off and stuff. But you know, so you guys can maybe expect a video. But you know, I will try to put up videos as much as I can. And like I said, I do apologize for how, you know, the quality looks. Oh, come on. And how I'm not cutting stuff out. You know, I do understand the fundamentals of cutting stuff out and why you would want to cut stuff out. Not everything is necessary. You know, I don't just want to, you know, wait until the end of a video and be like, just like how I'm going to off-screen train, I'm going to off-screen purify. I don't want, you know, to give any Pokemon the off-screen boot. And Baltoy opened the door to its heart. As we regain Rock Tomb, which is going to be pretty good. And Refresh, as we gain almost the same as C-Dot. I feel like that was really close. I'll have to go back and see that. And I obtained a ribbon, like always. Nickname, no, you know, I'll probably get into, I'll probably get into nicknaming Pokemon eventually. But I've just never been much of a nicknaming Pokemon person. I know every up here does it, but, Alright, let's check out what we have here. Not too bad at the moment, of course, but, you know, later on we'll get a lot better moves. So, yeah, there we go. So, let's head back to the lab. Oh, not the lab, but the, well, I guess kind of the lab, or the little HQ place. I will admit, whenever I am done with the storyline, I might or might not have to put this on a little hiatus, like maybe a week or so. You know, I know, yeah, first, this is like video 9 of this LP. I'm already talking about a hiatus. I don't plan on doing any random hiatuses unless I'm like going away somewhere or something. But where am I going? Okay, there we go. But I just think that, you know, I want to be able to purify every Pokemon, but I don't want to, you know, try and show every Pokemon get purified on screen. Now, I'll try and do my best to, you know, bio each Pokemon and stuff, you know. Maybe I'll do a video on the Shadow Pokemon and talk about it in my opinion as a whole, kind of like as a reference point and stuff. But where am I going? I can't talk and move at the same time. Let's go right back here to where we were. And I guess, so we don't leave anybody out, because I think level 18 is a pretty good little staple. Let's get these two up to level 19. No. You and you. There we go. Let's get these up to level 19, and then, because I was trying to think. I know how to really LP an actual game of Pokemon, like with the 8 badges and gyms and whatnot. But I wasn't really sure how I could pull off the trick of doing this game. Now, I think, if I'm referencing this correctly, this spot right here is where in the original Pokemon Coliseum, you would set off an alarm or something. I haven't played Pokemon Coliseum in a while. Sue me. No, really, don't sue me. That's just a catchphrase. A catchphrase that's really, really old. Alright, let's go down here. And let's go up here. And you will find kind of a midpoint healing area. You can heal. Now, that item box, no matter which way you go, it is protected. Whenever you get close enough to where you think you're going to be able to open it, then this will happen. Yeah. Hold it. If you want to pop open that chest, you have to beat me first. So, you got a little bit of a battle you have to do with this guy named Diggle or Diggle or something. Sends out Aber and Machop. 2 Pokemon that get to their final stage through trade evolutions. Pretty nifty. As I am choosing Baltoy and Leslie. So like I said, once I get these 2 up to level 19, I think I'm going to start swapping in my Mareep I have on my team and Houndour. Just because I don't want these guys to get over leveled, and I don't want to just, you know, try and use the Pokemon that I'm going to use for my team. And, oh, you're going to set up a Reflect. Come on. Well, at least, oh, Secret Power is going to go first. And you survive because of Reflect. Reflect, of course, cuts the power. Ooh, Paralyzed. Oh, okay. It must have Inner Focus then. Aberton have Inner Focus or Synchronize for their ability. Since I paralyzed, if it has Synchronize, it would paralyze me on the spot automatically too. So, kinda glad that it has Inner Focus. And next up is Feebas. Another very interesting Pokemon, since when this Pokemon, to get this Pokemon to evolve, it has to go through like a max beauty rating. So he has some interesting Pokemon. Abra, Machop, Feebas. And Nuzleaf reaches level 19. And there we go. That's a really good move. I really like this. I used to be addicted to this move. Let's give it a refresh. I have items. Fake Out is a pretty recommended move if you want to get some cheap damage onto your opponent. It automatically has you go first. It has priority, so it's kind of like Quick Attack. And if I believe, nope. Okay, I was about to give a spoiler. Nope. I haven't played this game in a while either, but this is one of my favorite Pokemon games. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, Fake Out. I know so many topics at one time just going through my head. But yeah. Fake Out has priority, like Quick Attack, so it lets you go first, unless your opponent is faster and you can priority at the same time. And then along with that, though, it automatically makes your opponent flinch. I can't show it off right now, but I don't know what. Yeah, was I doing that? Okay. Okay, so let's Giga Drain. I love having Giga Drain this early in the game. Giga Drain and Sky Beam, it's just so good. I love using Nuzleaf. Grass Dark type, so it's really weak against Bug, but how many really good Bug types are there in this game? There's Silver Ring, I think, in this game, but not stuff like Bug Bite and X-Scissor. And Makavita goes down as well. And Baltoy and Nuzleaf both actually reach level 19. And, oh my! Self-Destruct. I will teach it to it for now, just because Self-Destruct is the second most powerful attack in the game. And trust me, I am sure Baltoy will be going boom a lot. C-Dot was, not C-Dot. If I actually prevented C-Dot from evolving and rated to level 41 or something. I have my book right here, hold on. Trust me, Self-Destruct, like I was saying, is really strong. And yeah, C-Dot learns Explosion at level 43. So Self-Destruct, I'll show you real quick. Self-Destruct is a ridiculous attack. 200 base power. Yeah, and that's without stab. So trust me when I say that's gonna be ridiculous. I just can't wait to get Protect. Just because in double battles it's a little more riskier to use Self-Destruct because you would also hit your opponent. No, don't want to do it again. But yeah, Self-Destruct, the rant just about over. But Self-Destruct is awesome. And you're showing that item chest we got an Ether, which is really helpful. It restores power points. Huh? Well, if it isn't a tiny little intruder. And if it isn't a little Cypherpeon Crink, would like to battle. And he sends out Snorunt and Bobboats. Snorunt, Ice type, Bobboats, Water and Ground type. So if you... Oh, I didn't switch out my Pokemon. Oh, I didn't even switch out my Pokemon. I totally meant to. But alright, let's send that Jolteon. And let's actually use Fake Out on Bobboats. I'll show you what Fake Out is. Just because, if you ever want, if you're sitting out home for the first time, you ever want something to just, race the turn, like if you're trying to maybe riddle. Wow! Nuzleaf? Not complaining, buddy. What is your attack stat? I know that was a critical hit, but jeez. Fake Out did like 60% of its health. 65 maybe even. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, it did about 65% of its health. Way to go, Nuzleaf. No troubles at all in Paradise for you. And Snorunt is gonna bite. Bite, bite, bite. I really have to admit, Snorunt's evolved form, Lately, I don't know what it is, but I really like Lately. I don't know if it's because the way it sounds in the anime or just the way it looks or the name. I just really like Gale. It sounds cool. Say it. Gale. Gale! Yeah, I can't do impressions of the anime Pokemon. But Gale is just one of my favorite ice types in the game. It's cool in my opinion. It's cool for school. And Teddiursa has an item, Super Potion. That's gonna help come in handy. So let's get Jolteon back out here. And let's put Houndour out in front. You know, while we're at it, let's check them out. While we're at it, summary, halfway there. You know, almost 2/5 of the way there. So let's give Houndour and Mareep some action. Maybe not quite Mareep, just because of how I already have an electric type. But let's see what's this way. And it's another Cypher-Peon. Hello there, boy. Have you lost your way? Cypher-Peon? Meta would like the battle. It must be meta gross. Okay, that was really no pun in there. I just wanted to try and be punny, if you know what I mean. Alright, and I didn't even really get to see the Pokemon. I think she had like a Nincada. Come on, show her. Not two in Nincada. Perfect little matchup here, because we have Ember now on Houndour, and of course our Thunder Shock on Jolteon. And we're gonna be like a double one-hit KO over here. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, send out Big Rail. That's Realmer. The Big Rail Pokemon. Or the Ball Roll Pokemon. Or the Ball Rail Pokemon or something. And Ember one hits Nincada. I either chose the right Pokemon to have for this battle, or they totally just chose the wrong ones. Let's give it a Thunder Shock. Also, I'd like to mention, unlike other LPers, I know probably maybe one that goes through the game, doesn't save, restarts it, and then we'll do the episode, just so they can know what Pokemon's coming up. Even though that is a good method, I like the element of surprise and some challenge. Even though nothing really surprises me with this game anymore, just like the challenge of it. Okay, just curious, what is this way? It's a box, okay. Come over here and get another ether. Those will come in handy. Or you can sell them. Whatever floats your boat. Let's go over here too, because I think this is also a dead end over here. Yeah, one way of a dead end. And you'll come down here and trying to hide, but it's a failed attempt. Have you heard? Prototype XD001's final adjustments are being scheduled at headquarters. If they can get Crane to give up details about his purification study, all XD001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate? And this is supposed to be a kid's game. And tight-lipped throughout the whole thing. I've heard Lavrina's getting incensed over this. What, 10-year-old would say obstinate? Anyway, Cypher R&D L-Rock would like to battle. As he sends out Swablu, and one of the most annoying Pokemon in the face. I hate fighting these ones. Why not? A little tidbit about why not. Just save it for last. Save it for last. Let's go ahead and... I could roll. I'm not using it now. Let's just... Oh... Should I take my own advice? Let's just try and get it out of the way. Because... Why Not's abilities, or not abilities, but attacks are, and technically I can't switch Pokemon. Its ability is Shadow Tag, which means I can't switch Pokemon. It stinks. And see, that was super effective. It has a ton of HP, and it can use stuff like Counter and Mirror Coat, and thankfully it's using the one move that I'm not scared of, Safeguard. It can also use Safeguard, you just saw. Along with, let's just try and get that thing out of here. Along with Destiny Bond. If it gets up with Destiny Bond, you pretty much need to wait a turn before you can KO it. Unless you just want to lose the Pokemon that's trying to KO it, like a suicide move or something. But finally, Roynot is out, and next up is Corsola, Water Rock type. 4 times weakness to grass, just in case you're using Nuzleaf. Or Leafeon. I'm just kidding. You can't get Leafeon this game, folks. You didn't hear it from me. You can't get detail in this game. Houndour reaches a fever pitch, and it attacks itself at its fever pitch. Yep, I know he's in reverse mode. Let's okay with that. Course of love, one-hit KO. I mean, trying not to throw in competitive. Dang, that does a lot. I'm getting some lucky natures. And Jolteon's gonna Thunder Shock. Dang, that's not enough. I didn't even knock out Swablu in one hit, now that you think about it. And it used Tackle in the form of Rollout? Okay. And we're gonna Shadow Blitz. What if there was a football team that actually had a blitz move called Shadow Blitz? I would hug them. A lot. Just because that would be too awesome to see that on TV. Or like one of those Madden games. Would you like to do the Shadow Blitz? Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, sure. Beat my kid. And if I believe correctly, you gotta face both of them. I'm busy. I'll let you go today. So go home without me first, okay? He let me go, but I'm not good at battling. But that was not the
virus database has been updated.
Thanks, Avast. Thanks a lot. Excuse me, so. But now's not the time to be telling you that. So you guys pretty much know I use Avast now. Great. And Cypher R&D Coffee. You know what would be really good? If he had coughing. Why do I try? Alright. Let's try and finish Houndour stuff here. And thankfully we have Wingull, 4 times weak to electric, and Dustox. We also just regular weakness to fire. We probably won't knock out Dustox with one Ember just because it's a fully evolved Pokemon. No, Dustox is the evolved form of Cascoon, which is the evolved form of Rumple. And next up is Pineco. Pretty cool little Pokemon. Now, to be completely admitful here, I actually really like Pineco and its evolved form Fortress. Just never really had the patience to try and train them because they evolved at such a late level, I think 37. And they don't end up really getting very good attacks. Healing Self-Destruct is like level 10, which is a pretty ridiculous thing. So we need to try and get that thing out of there. Let's Thundershock Pineco and Ember Pineco. I don't know if this Pineco would have Self-Destruct, but if it does, it would hurt everybody. It would hurt all of the Pokemon. It would knock out itself, it would knock out Dustox, it would probably knock out Jolteon because it was weak defensive, and probably knock out Houndour. It would just be terrible to look at. I don't want to see that. And next up is Qwilfish. The second generation Tentacool, water poison type. Alright. Surprised we're not entering reverse mode. Dang it, I was hoping to jinx it so it would. It's so close to PMPFI. And let's Thundershock Qwilfish. And hopefully Ember will knock out that Dustox. I know first Ember got it down to about half. So let's see, Ember. And it is enough. Good. That didn't want that battle going on any longer. Yes, Jolteon's almost level 20. When I get to level 20, I'll probably put like another Pokemon just because I don't want to really over level. Because the game isn't too bad on levels until like the end. I pretend I never saw you. Scram already. After I get this item that's hidden back here. And it's a great ball. Highly recommend you pick that up. Just in case. You never know what you might find. And let's go up here. Because what is up here? And yeah, you got this room you've probably seen a few times. Go in here, you'll find 3 super potions. For people who are not good at math, that's $2,100 worth of merchandise. Or 2,100 Pokédollars. Highly recommend you come back here too, just because that's ridiculous. And I think we're gonna just about close this video off. Maybe not quite, but let's go ahead and get Houndour finished off here. This is no place for a child to be sightseeing. Why not? Why not? Cypher R&D Morbid. That's a horribly morbid name. Wow, I am just riddling off the puns. Puns everywhere. Bad puns everywhere. Alright, and we got Spoink and No Tag. So let's go ahead and Shadow Blitz the low tag and bite the Spoink. I know we're going, but a little past half an hour, but I think I know where I want to do a stopping point. And a Shadow Blitz. Not enough. Odor Sleuth. You're gonna sleuth my odor. And you identified that the scent was Houndour. As you absorb. I see what you did there. Alright, so let's go and finish off these two. This one next turn. Seems to be good right there. As Jolteon reaches level 20. Such good special attack came forth from that level. And next up is Hiya! Staryu. Has like one of the best anime voices ever. Sounds like a karate man. Alright, and let's not fight. Let's finish off the Staryu. The Thunder Shock. I'm sorry if these parts seem to drag on. There's like, I honestly have been wondering for years, why does it seem the battles go by so slowly in this game compared to the actual handheld games? Well, keep in mind though, the sending out animation is a little bit longer. The Pokemon getting hit and recovering from the hit are a little bit longer. So, it's understandable. And besides those 3 Super Potions and that totally, if you want to, battle, there's nothing else really there. Even though those 3 Super Potions, you need to pick those up. So let's see what is... Hold on. Did I just go the wrong way? Houndour can be purified, as I believe I went the wrong way. Joy. No, that's the right way. Oh my goodness, am I lost? I can't be lost. I am not going to try to redo this whole video. I don't think I'm lost. I think I just thought I was in like a different location. Nope, I'm not lost. Where do you think you're going? Stop that scurrying around. Cypher Peon Cable, or Cable, would like to battle. Sending out Carvana and Magnemite. And I think I forgot to switch my Pokemon around. That's going to be something I'm going to have to try and keep in mind. Totally meant to switch my Pokemon around. But, we have another Shadow Pokemon here. Haven't caught one this episode. Actually, I have. No more, of course. This is Shadow Carvana. Shadow Carvana is a water and dark type with the rough skin ability, meaning every time you hit this thing physically, it will do a little bit of damage to yourself. Let's get out Nuzleaf. And it also actually has the held item black glasses. So it's a pretty, good Pokemon. If you didn't pick up Spill or the Seedot, Carvana would be a good choice. You capture it at level 15, and it actually evolves at like level 30, so that's not too bad. When you start the purification process, it will learn Scary Face and Bite. Right now it knows Shadow Blitz and Shadow Hold. Whenever you purify it, it will relearn Water Pulse and Refresh. The only thing I don't like about Water-type Pokemon in this game is that you don't have access to Surf unless there's a Pokemon that somehow will learn it through relearning or something. That's the only thing I don't like. That's why I wouldn't use Vaporeon. If you can deal with what? Ooh, okay, I thought that was a Shadow Pokemon, but no. And Nuzleaf, what are you getting critical hits with the Fake Out? I'm not complaining, but that's 2 Fake Outs, 2 critical hits. That's really good. I think I definitely like this Fake Out right here. And Psychic's gonna flinch. I am really, really surprised Houndour is not in a shadow state right now. But I'm gonna... Ooh, shadow hold. Good thing I switched that when I did. And now we cannot switch Pokemon. As I'm going to Bullet Seed. That's Psychic into Oblivion. But, wow, though. 2 Fake Outs, 2 Bullet Seeds. Call me lucky, but that's definitely not an LP curse acting, I can tell you that much. Next up is another Water Pokemon, Remoraid. This guy just got the bad end of the stick. Or should I say, I got the bad end of the stick. I'm stuck with Houndour out in the field. Gotta get that Carvana to the Pokeball. Okay, let's Giga Drain that Remoraid, try to knock it out in one hit. And let's try and get this brutal of a Carvana. Bro. Wow. I just mixed up the actual Piranha. That's what it is. I just mixed up what the Piranha was called with the Pokemon. For something like, dang, that would have been embarrassing to be out in like nature and say, hey look guys, some Carvanas. They'd be like, what are you talking about? Piranhas. Let's get that Piranha in the Pokemon, which we did. And let's try and finish off this Remoraid. These battle scenes sometimes are way too long. I'm up to 36 minutes. I don't even know if people are going to watch 36-minute long episodes. I know people that would watch Marilyn's 1-hour videos, which are totally awesome. They got better quality and cut stuff out. But with me, I'm just like, pudding! Supernatural reference for the lose. Alright, let's come down here first, and never mind that. Come over here, and what do we have over here? Another battle. I didn't switch my Pokemon. Well, Jolteon's going to get a little bit more experience from these 2 Pokemon right here, Jigglypuff and Chimecho. Both of them technically evolved. They evolved from Igglybuff and they evolved from the not yet released Chingling. So let's pull a very rare double switch here to him and him. Leslie from Baltoy. I forgot how long this place was. Let's go, Baltoy. Now, I guess when you're trying to record for like 40 minutes, it's kind of hard to think of more things to say. I was going to talk about some stuff with the new Pokemon game X and Y, but just in case people don't like spoilers, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. Can we get 3? Let's see, let's fake out the Chimecho, and I don't want to self-destruct yet, even though it'd be awesome. What if I like faked out Baltoy and then tried to use self-destruct? Oh, no friends. Oh, I'm not complaining though. It still doesn't get to move this turn. As we side beam that Jigglypuff. I'm not gonna probably. Oh, it did more than half. Good. Chimecho flinched. Jigglypuff is gonna use Pound. I'm looking at Nesleaf like, are you okay? Let's Giga Drain the Chimecho. Let's finish off that Jigglypuff with a side beam. There's the critical hit, Nuzleaf! You're getting so many critical hits! And Nuzleaf almost gets a level. And next up, Dunsparce. So many things I want to say about Dunsparce. So little time, as I'm coming up on like 40 minutes. Dang, 40 minutes. I wasn't intending for this video to be 40 minutes. Let's Giga Drain the Dunsparce. And no, let's Giga Drain the Chimecho, and let's Side Beam Dunsparce. Another critical hit. Nope. It's funny, when I try to call the critical hits, they don't happen. When I'm just talking, he'll score a critical hit. I love that though. It got purified and now it's just critical hits all over the place. Let's go to Side Beam. And dude, I'm just getting so lucky. No, yeah, you definitely raging, bro. You raging now. You mad, bro? Why you mad? Let's finish this one off with a Giga Drain. So happy and so lucky. I would definitely save the Dunsparce rant for like another time. It's just such a confusing Pokemon. I really wonder if anyone's gonna actually watch this whole video. You know, there are like 2 Shadow Pokemon captures and a lot of me talking and stuff. But you go through here, though, you see there's nothing down here. But right over here, just in case. Just in case, let me do that. And let's do that. As we get a full heal, that's now $600 right there too. So there are a lot of items in this area that's just so good. As you come up here, you'll see a little door right here. And with it, let's see, do I need to heal anybody? I don't think so. Start walking forward and seeing the change, not seeing the change, camera adjustment. Whew, I never thought that Cypher's big man would dying to show up here in person. I saw him in real flesh and blood, and he's mincing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Gravel is supposedly making a personal tour of all the Cypher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up for that fiasco like last time. What? Who are you? You suspicious intruder? How long were you there? You might just be a kid, but we can't let you walk out. Wrong place, wrong time. Cypher R&D clocks. We'll send out Snubble and Kecleon. Go, Baltoy and Jolteon! So yeah, I've just about run out of things to say. This is probably why I shouldn't do videos that are so long. And I wasn't intending this to be so long. I thought I could take care of this place in like 3 videos. I think this is technically video 2 at the place, not counting the, you know, Hexagon Brothers. If you are counting the Hexagon Brothers, this is 3. So I guess this should have been like a 5 or 6 video thing. You know, not that I'm trying to squeeze a whole bunch per like video or anything. And ooh, we got the confusion. I like that. I like that, Baltoy. I think I picked the perfect Pokemon. A critical hit getting Nuzleaf, and then a confusion-inducing Baltoy. No! Easy come, easy go. You know what? Yeah, okay. Let's side beam the Kecleon, and let's get that Snubble out of here. It's funny, when I mention that confusion and critical hits, they get a super effective critical hit. Thankfully, though, Baltoy has enough defenses where I can just turk it like a champ. And next to the Shroomish. But you would have to know it's a Shadow Shroomish. Shadow Shroomish is a grass-type Pokemon. Effect Scroll for the ability. With Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist, when you start the purification process, it will have Mega Drain and Stun Spore. When you purify it completely, it will relearn False Swipe and Refresh. When you evolve when you evolve Shroomish, it only takes about 8 levels to evolve it. It evolves at level 23 into Breloom, which is a grass and fighting type. I can say I definitely recommend Shroomish. I think it's a pretty good Pokemon. So let's drop to him. Let's see, I think it's on the shop. Now, I have used Shroomish maybe once or twice in this game, and quite a few times in Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Emerald. Oh, why you miss Baltoy? So, it's definitely a Pokemon I would... Okay, it's definitely a Pokemon I would recommend... oh, come on! I think that's the first feint of the LP. I think that's the first feint of the LP. Well, Baltoy, congratulations! Let's send out Houndour. Knows a little low on health. But I would recommend you not healing your Pokemon in this battle. There's going to be a little bit of a waste of items. You will see here in a minute. Oh man, 45 minutes. I promise this video is about to get wrapped up. This is the spot that I was wanting to wrap up the video. Didn't know I was so far behind that. And come on, that didn't knock it out. Please don't attack. Please don't hit Pound Arrow. But yeah, like I was saying, the Breloom though is a grass fighting type. It may have a 4x weakness to flying, but it's a really good Pokemon. If you don't pick up a fighting type in this game, I recommend Breloom for that. If you don't pick up the Seedot, I definitely recommend the Why? A critical hit bind? Well guys, it seems that's the second KO of the LP. It seems the LP curse is now in full effect. Alright, let's fake out. And let's Thundershock Shroomish. Won't even need a critical hit to knock you out. But, yep, no critical, but still a KO. Thank you for finally being knocked out. As we Thundershock, trying to get this Shroomish paralyzed, but I don't think it's gonna... Nope, not gonna work that way. As it Shadow Blitzes Noseleaf. You think you're all big and bad, don't you, Clock? Alright, let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball at this thing. And we'll give it another Thundershock. I don't think a critical hit Thundershock will knock it out. Probably knock it to medium to low red range. So I think we're pretty safe to use another Thundershock if this doesn't work. Hoping it does though. There we go. And we caught Shroomish. And with that, we've taken out Cypher R&D Clocks. Are you really a kid? What do I look like, dude? Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Loverina, she's in charge of, can be. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. And he just runs off. But, ooh, shiny thing. And you find the ID card. And with that, you actually can come out here, which you couldn't do earlier. And look where you're at. You're at the beginning again. And next time. So thank you guys for watching. And next time, we'll be going down this hallway where that elevator was that we couldn't normally go through. Remember how you need a special little key or card for that matter? We finally obtained it. And next time we're going to go down there and we're going to finish the Cypher Desert Headquarters Lab facility thing. Remember to like me and subscribe me, leave me comments, you know, tell me what I can do better, advice, something that I maybe missed, or just give me a little hey, how's it going? You know, chat me up. I want my one bit. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like me on Facebook. I know I keep repeating the same things, but I keep forgetting things too. Like me on Facebook. I go by Flamecalvin. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Why would I record so long?